Good morning everyone. Today, we are going to present about Malaysia coastal structures and future needs. Malaysia has a long coastline and associated coastal zone of about 4,800 km. This coastal zone area is a valuable national asset, being the most bioproductive area for marine and associated life, fish and wildlife. It provides gateways for world commerce and inland trade, port facilities, industry, oil wells, and power plants. The coastal zone also features as an attractive residential, commercial, and recreational areas, and in addition, it has aesthetic value. All this result in a high monetary value being attached to the coastal zone. In view of the multifaceted uses of the coastal zone, managing it would be therefore involve many disciplines, which often have conflicting interests. It is vital that whoever manages the coastal zone realizes the major task of seeing that these assets are put to optimum use.
Next, we go to coastal erosion. Coastal erosion is the process of sediments wearing away from a coastal profile due to the imbalance in supply and the demand of sediments from a certain section. It may take place in the form of scouring in the foot of the cliffs, dunes, or at the subtidal foreshore. Erosion sites are categorized in three categories. Category 1 Critical areas are suffering from coastal erosion where shore-based facilities are in imminent danger of loss or damage. Category 2 Significant areas where shore-based facilities are expected to be endangered within 5 to 10 years if no remedial action is taken. And Category 3 Acceptable for erosion areas that are generally undeveloped with consequent minor economic loss if erosion continues unabated. Although erosion is affected by natural environment changes, it is majorly caused by anthropogenic activities such as 1. Interruption of longshore sediment transport by engineering works such as land reclamation. 2. Unregulated or uncontrolled dredging and sand mining activities in near-shore areas. 3. Reduction of sediment supply to the coast caused by engineering works in rivers such as dams. And lastly, removal of natural vegetation such as mangrove.
Deposition is a process where sands, rock particles and pebbles that the sea is carrying is deposited on the seafloor due to loss of energy. When deposition occurs, various different landforms are produced such as beaches, dunes, and tombolos. Constructive waves are more likely to cause deposition because it has a stronger swash than backswash compared to destructive waves, which usually promotes erosion due to having a stronger backswash. Due to urbanization and climate change, these natural processes are accelerated and the profiles of the beach are changed over time. Due to changes in beach profiles, the coastal ecosystem is altered and organisms inhabiting the area have to adapt to the ever-changing habitat, which some fails to do so. Coastal processes plays an important role in coastal structures, shaping it and also to the ecosystem down the line.
Next, coastal protection structure. Coastal protection structures are built for the protection of the coast and shore against the erosive force from wave, current, and storm surge. There are many different types of coastal protection structure that have been built. For example, sea dike. Sea dike is an artificial earthen wall mostly used to store up tidal flood wave to dissipate wave energy. Small-scale dike use sandbanks, while large-scale are built using bulldozer and dragging machine, which carry sand and soil from various regions to the coastal region. Breakwater. Breakwater is a structure built for the purpose of creating an artificial harbor with a basin protected from wave as to provide secure berthing for fishing vessels. It was designed to reduce the wave energy reaching for the shoreline by reflecting or diffracting oncoming wave. And finally, seawall. Seawall is a type of coastal protection built where the sea and related coastal processes have a direct effect on the shape of the coast. The seawall are vertical or near vertical shore parallel system built to avoid upland flooding and storm surge.
Next up is the problems in building coastal structures and future needs of Malaysian coastline. The problems in building coastal structures include visual impacts, placement loss, access issues, reduction of sand supply from armoring of cliffs, passive erosion, active erosion, and last but not least, biological impacts. For visual impacts, the structures look unnatural or unsightly and can negatively affect recreational beach experiences. For placement loss, the structures cover up some portion of the beach in front of the structure they are built to protect. Under access issues, the lateral access is restricted when armoring bisects the shore parallel continuity of a beach. Reduction of sand supply from armoring of cliffs occur when the breakdown of rocks and sediment in cliffs, bluffs, and dunes create sand that constitutes some fraction of the littoral budget. Armoring coastal landforms cover up those erosion-prone surfaces and may therefore reduce sand supply. Passive erosion occurs regardless of the type of structure used. Riprap and seawalls both fix the coastline and prevent the landward migration of beaches, cliffs, bluffs, and dunes. Localized accelerated erosion that might occur because of interactions between armoring structures and waves are referred to as active erosion. Riprap placed against a cliff to slow erosion can cover up extensive portions of the beach, which serves as habitat for many species of invertebrates and birds.
Human intervention and climate change has caused changes to the formation of the coast. Urbanization have deformed our coast and disrupt its biological balance. Awareness must be raised because the coastal structures are affected by human acts. Coastal protection structures must be implemented and government agencies must take actions to protect the coast and build protection structures.